everybody. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes to make sure till I see people start popping on. I am if I have time, if this first craft is fairly quick, I'm going to start or I'm gonna do a second craft. I planned on doing a wreath tonight, and I can't find the jute that I wanted to use, so I grabbed just some random stuff so I can do something else. Hi, say hi when you pop on. Let me know how you're doing. Hi, Krista. Glad you're here. I'm gonna see if I can open my I always have trouble with my iPad, so I don't know if it's gonna work today or not. What I'm doing right now is I have this shamrock that I got from the Dollar Tree. It come in a set of 3, and I just took the bottom one off. Because I'm just going to use this as a template to draw out a shamrock. If I can get this off of here. I'm just taking this tinsel off so it's not in the way. I'll save it. I can always use it for something else. Just put it to the side for now. Sorry, I'm late today. I had to do some babysitting for my granddaughters again. Just taking this off really quick. I'm trying to get on Facebook so I can see your messages. I don't know why I have so much trouble with it. Oh, why did I do that? Trying to see if I can, there we go. Hi Laura, how are you? I probably should have took this tinsel off. That's good. I'm glad you're doing great. I should have took this tinsel off before I started, but I didn't. I had planned on making a wreath tonight, so I'll probably do that Friday. But Friday I wanted to do another wreath, so I'll probably do a twofer on Friday. If I have time, I'm gonna do 2 tonight too, just because these shouldn't take that long. after I get this off of here. Open. Let's see. This is not wanting to come off here. Let's start from the end. Well. Okay, here we go. It's almost done. There's these little tabs on the sides that it's getting stuck on, so. Here we go. All right, so now I'm just going to use this piece of paper and I'm going to draw a template. So I can cut it out. Hi Kathy, how are you? Thank you for joining me, you guys, tonight. I appreciate it. And please drizzle the video. You might have family or friends that might like to watch crafting too, and that would be appreciative as well. Okay, so I just traced this shamrock. I traced it on the paper, so now I'm going to cut it out. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. My youngest daughter just moved out recently, and she's been needing help with the grandbabies while she's working. She works from home, and they're little. She has a 1, 3, and 4-year-old, so they don't like to stay quiet when she's on the phone taking calls, so I have to go over there and sit with them for a while, at least until it's their bedtime. That's why I'm a little late tonight, because I'd rather be on by 9, but I didn't make it on tonight that early. But here is the shamrock. It's just a piece of paper, so we're just going to take that, and I'm going to use this. Yeah, that'll be perfect. This frame is from Dollar Tree, so it's just $1. And I'm going to take the plastic off of here. I don't need this string, so I'm going to also take it off. And this back is like a flimsy piece of cardboard, so I'm going to take it out of here as well. And then this hanger I'm going to also take off, because it's going to be long ways, not sideways, so we won't need this either. So now, let me see here. Just 1 second, I forgot to grab some crafting sticks. I think they're over here on the other side. Just a second. Okay, I have these large crafting sticks. These are at, sorry, they're backwards. These are at Walmart in the craft section. And I'm just gonna see how many I'm gonna need. These are the biggest ones that they have at Walmart. So they are too big for the frame, so I'm just going to trim them down. Okay. So it's going to take 10 to fill in the back here. But first I'm going to pull all of these little tabs out because they're in the way. So I'm just going to, hopefully they'll just come right on out. Yeah, they just pull right on out. It's these little black things that go up and down to hold the picture frame back in. So I just pulled all of those out. And now I'm gonna see how much of this little thing I'm gonna go ahead and mark it here. Not sure where my other scissors are. Yes. Okay, so I have this one that fits in there just perfect. So I'm going to use it as a template to trim down the rest of them. I'm trying to hurry. I need better scissors for this. I need actually some snips. I need to get some of those so it'll be easier. Just take them off all in one little, let me try to see if these might work better. A little bit. Hi, Kayla. Thank you for joining me. I am, where'd my pen go? Oh, here it is. I am trimming these craft sticks down. They're this size. They're the biggest ones from Walmart. I'm just trimming them down to use them as the surface. I'm using this black picture frame that I got from the Dollar Tree. And we're gonna make, I cut out, I don't know if you were on here, I don't think you were, but I traced and cut out this shamrock for a template. And that's pretty much where I'm at now. It takes 10 of these large paint sticks to cover the back. So I'm just trimming them down because they are too big. Okay, and I have all of those done. So now I am going to hot glue them onto the frame. And I have the hot glue already. Uh-oh. I might have cut a little too short, but hopefully it'll be okay. Some of them anyway. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and this one, the very last one is actually too wide, so I'm going to try to cut it down. Oops. Let's see. Might. Oh boy. scissors was cracking it, so I just use this butter knife that has a tip on it and went down and tried to do it so it would be straight. Okay. So it's a little off right here, and I'm just gonna try to trim it a little bit without breaking the whole thing. There we go, hopefully. Ugh, splintered. Okay, so I need to take a little bit more off. Just so it fits down in there. I'm going to try to take a little bit more off. I just don't want to break that one piece off and make it too big. Oh, come on. Okay, it's just gonna have to work like that. And since this frame is from the Dollar Tree, it's really flimsy. I am going to go ahead and support it on the back side with, oh my goodness, I got glue on the front of this. I'll have to worry about it in a second. I'm gonna support it by adding 2 sticks to the back just to give it extra support. Whoops. Ouch. I just burnt myself. I'm glad this is the back because I'm making a total mess out of it. I didn't have a hold of it very well and I dropped it. That's why I burnt myself. Just be careful when you're using the hot glue gun. Okay. Okay, so I have the centers done. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this piece and okay, now the scissors are stuck. I'm going to do the top and bottom with it, just to make sure it's I'm just adding some glue alongside the sticks to make sure there's plenty there. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the back. It's a little messy, but nobody's going to see it, so it'll be okay. And then this is the front so far. And I do still want to try to, there's a little piece of twine right here I want to try to get off. As best as I can anyway. And then I do want to try to get this glue right here in the corner off. I think I'm going to have to add glue around the edge because it's still kind of flimsy. I'm going to stain this wood. That's why I want to try to get this wood off right here. Let's see. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm just going to take the glue and go around the edges. Okay. Now I'm going to just use the Waverly wax that I normally use to stain my wood, but I don't want it really dark. So I'm going to use just 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to use baby wipes on it so it won't go on so dark. Yes, I tried to be careful, but it didn't work tonight. Tonight's the first night I actually hurt myself since I've been crafting live anyway. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the wax, trying to get it smoothed out. Oops. I normally don't use the baby wipe method But I really didn't want it that dark at all. I just wanted to like give it some light color. All right. Now, I don't know, it kind of looks okay. I didn't really get in the very edges are really light. Can you tell? Does it look all right like that, or should I go around with the paintbrush and fill those in? What's everybody think? Okay. So now that we got the back colored, it's time to start working on the shamrock. So this is just a template, but it's not, the paper's not gonna show when I'm finished. And I don't know if you remember some of the bows I've made, but I do like the shredded look. So I have 4 different materials that I'm going to just cut and shred into little pieces. Know if I'd be able to do a little piece on this side or not. So just to give it that frayed look. Go. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna need yet, so trying to fray the other side just doesn't want to work for me. I guess it, hi Tracy, how you been? Oh, I dropped my piece of fabric. I'll show you what, when I get done getting this fabric ready, I'll go over what I've been doing. That way you'll be up to speed. Paintbrush. Thank you. Okay, so, all right, I've got all my fabrics ready. What I've done is, I had this black picture frame that had a cardboard backing on it, and it had a jute string going across to hang pictures on. I took all that out. I added the big paint sticks, or crafting sticks from Walmart. Sorry, I keep showing it backwards. These are at Walmart, and they're the biggest ones. I just trimmed them down to fit in the back, and I glued them in, and then put extra sticks on the back for support, and glued them in, and then I stained a light stain with the Waverly wax that I always use. I didn't want it dark, so I used baby wipes to put it on. And now I also took, I don't know what I did with it, but I took a shamrock and just traced around it to make this template. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna lay the frame to the side, out of the way, and we're just going to add the fabric and cover it all up. So I'm gonna just rip pieces of the fabric, and not sure how much fabric it's gonna take. I've actually never done this before. I did see another crafter that I follow do it, and it turned out really cute. I obviously am not using the same fabrics as she did, but I got what I liked. So and I have 4 different fabrics here, so I'm just going to overlap them every which way, and it really doesn't matter however you want to do it if you was to do this project on your own. Let's see. I will trim all these extra strings off. Tell me how you guys have been doing, what you've been up to lately. Okay, now I have a bunch of the fabric here, so I'm just going to start adding it on. I think I'm going to use the Mod Podge, and then if I feel like it needs some hot glue, I'll add some of that in. So I'm just gonna start adding it to the paper, and you really don't need that much because, you know, it's paper and it doesn't need much. And then I'll just start sticking the fabric on. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm sorry, I didn't realize that the camera wasn't down far enough. Is that better? I feel like I should have got one more kind of fabric. can use. I just thought of something though. Let me figure out where it is. I could put burlap on here. That would be cute. I also have this green, dark green. It's kind of like a burlap green ribbon, but I was thinking more about the brown burlap too. We could always add some of this though, just in spots that might need, you know, some covering up. Let me, I'm trying to see if I can find it without having to get up. I'm not sure where it is. I see my green burlap, but I don't want green. I want my brown. Bear with me just 1 second. Just a second. Look in one more spot. I can look right over here and see if I have it. I'm not finding it, so we're just gonna go with this dark green for the extra parts. Sorry about that. And and the reason I'm not really prepared tonight is because I planned on doing a wreath, which I mentioned in the beginning, and the reason I didn't do it is because I couldn't find the jute string that I needed, and I just found that, so I will be doing that wreath on Friday. And there's also another wreath that I wanted to do for you guys, and I'll have to do that if I can get them prepared right. Then I'm gonna do both of them on Friday. And I just thought of something else. I'm gonna add some green checker. Plaid. Why couldn't I think of that? I don't want to use the ones that have the pinking shear cuts on them though. Oh, come on. Lay down for me. Why aren't these? My ribbons aren't wanting to stick, so I'm gonna have to use some hot glue on those. Just a little, just so it'll stick itself down. Alright, so this is what we have so far. Now it's sticking to my board. I'm just going to keep going. Trying to see what else I might have, but my strings are sticking. Okay. We just have one more leaf to do. There we go. Almost done. Oh, why isn't this one sticking? Okay. Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna take okay. So here it is, all done. We just have to go around the back side and trim it now. I'm gonna dry it a little bit before I trim it though, so, because the glue is still wet. Okay. I'm just gonna flip it over and then go around the edges of the paper now and just trim off what's overlapping. These scissors aren't wanting to go through this fabric too good at the tip, so I'm just struggling a little bit with these scissors. I'm sure my good ones are around here somewhere. Almost done though. Oh goodness. going to trim some of those long strings off now. Okay, here's the shamrock. Isn't it cute? And now I'm going to hot glue it down in the middle because I'm going to put a bow at the top, and then I'm going to put a word at the bottom here. Or maybe a phrase. But I need some more hot glue here. I'm just going to glue it down real good. I don't want it to come off. Okay, let's try to get this right in the center. Ah, that didn't work out too well. I don't know why I'm so clumsy with this hot glue tonight. I usually am fine. Usually just fine. Trying to scrape it up a little bit. I can go back through and reattach this little leaf part right here. This is really cute. There's another string right here. I'm just gonna add some hot glue to get this leaf down. Okay. Just looking for all the glue spots that got on here. There's a little piece of fabric sticking up right here. I'm just going to trim it down. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. Almost done, almost done. am actually going to just use a paper sack. Hope it all fit on here. I'm gonna wad it up just because I like that old look. That old look. It's got to go up here, but I need to probably. I have to see how big the letters are. I think it's. Just a little bit more. Let's see. These letters are kind of small, so hopefully I'll be able to try to get the bigger word on here first. I don't think I'm going to have enough room. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough room, so I'm just going to have to do so I can actually, I'm just going to put the word on it first. So I'm just going to put Lucky on it. I was going to put Let's Rock or Let's Shamrock, but it won't fit. Okay, so I'm just going to get my ink out. Whoops. Okay, I'm using the black ink on here. L U C. It's Lucky L-U-C-K-Y. L-U-C-K-Y. Yeah, there's no E in it. I smudged it. do this one more time. L U C I'm just gonna hot glue this piece down, this paper down. Isn't that cute? Sorry, it's backwards. I'm not sure how to flip my camera where you guys can see it. But now, that's all done, so we're just gonna make a bow now. And I think we're just going to use a few ribbons. I'm going to just start adding all the things. That one a little short. Let me make it a little longer. Okay. You can do your ribbons pretty much any way you want, different sizes, shapes, size, or colors. I got this cream to go because of the browns in the one striped fabric. I don't have any brown, but I thought that was cute, and all the different shades of green. So you basically, when you get all the fabrics that, or the ribbons that you want to make a a bow, you just basically crisscross all the ribbon that you have. I start with the biggest ones first. And you don't even have to go and like put them all together. You can mix them up if you want. And I like making these ribbons. They're really pretty. And then when you get them all together, you just bring them all together in the center. And I'm going to go ahead and put a zip tie around all these first before I put the ribbon over, tie it down with the ribbon, or with the ribbon piece. I just want to make sure that it stays together. So I used a zip tie, and that way you can shake it and fix it however you want. Some of these got twisted. I should have paid more attention. But you can just twist them around the way you want them. And then if you don't like the length, with the zip tie, it is going to be hard to pull them back through. So you'll have to just trim off the ends that are longer on the other side, or this side, or whatever. There we go. They're all facing the right way now. So I'm just going to squeeze them all together. I'm going to trim this off back here, and then I'm going to trim down the ribbons so they're all the same length. And then you just shake it. You either leave it like it is, or you can mess with it until it's the way you want it. But to hide that black oh my goodness, I just lost the name of it. Zip tie. You just take a piece of ribbon and then you just tie it around it to hide it. And then I'm also going to I guess that's the back. So this is what the bow looks like now with that in the center. Just a little green and cream bow, and I am going to add some hot glue in the back just to keep it tight and from coming apart. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this to the top, right on the picture frame at the top. You just want to make sure it, before you try to move it, you just want to make sure it's down good. And that's that. Let me know if you are here live or if you watch the replay. I always love to know that. And then I thought I had some more beads. Oh yeah. I have some more beads, and I am loving using these necklaces for the hangers on these St. Patty's Day crafts that I'm doing. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the rest of this string. And I'm just gonna glue them to each corner. And I'm just gonna have to leave it set here so it can dry overnight. I hope everyone loved this craft. It was super fun, and I think it's super adorable. Thank you for joining me. On that craft. And then I have one other craft that I want to do. Let me make sure I can find what I need for them. Because I did have awesome. Okay. I know it's late and it's a work week night. But you can always watch the replay. I have these dice that are from the Dollar Tree. I also have a bag of green balloons that are also from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cover these up and make little St. Patrick's Day dice with these. So what we're going to do, and hopefully I can do these because it's the first time I've ever done it. I've not done these before. But you take and cut the end of the balloon off. Then you're going to stretch these out. the tops of the dice. Hopefully, I mean, it's been done before, so hopefully I can get through these and do them. If you're just hopping on, I appreciate you coming. This is actually the second craft that I'm doing tonight. The first one I just got done with the Shamrock, Mod Podge Shamrock fabric on a shamrock and glued it on. So that's just drying. The hanger is drying, but I've been wanting to do these dice. They are so cute. I've seen other crafters do them as well. And I really wanted to do them for Valentine's Day and put them on my tiered tray. And I never got around to getting them done. So now I'm doing them for St. Patrick's Day. And so you're gonna have the bottom, this is gonna be the bottom. You're gonna have a hole, obviously. So you're gonna want to make sure that part is the bottom. And you can still see the color and the dots through this first balloon. So we're gonna put on a couple more balloons just to make sure it's covered good. Stretch it out here because we don't want to see the color of these dice. We just want to see the green. And this, I'm just going to do 4, a set of 4 for now, obviously. So that's what I have out. So hopefully after I get the balloons on, it won't take that long, but getting the balloons on might take a second. You just want to make sure you pull it on up and stretch it on over all 4 sides, or 5 sides actually. Well, my hair's falling out and it's sticking to the... Hi, Margaret. How you doing? Loving on that baby tonight, I'm sure. And you just want to make sure that you keep pulling it around because you've got that little dimple there. You don't want that on there. Air bubble. I'm going to put one more on it, so hopefully the third one will cover that up. I don't want it to be on there. It's not going away. Okay, so I'm going to put one more on, and I'm going to trim this off too, because it's obviously sitting. It's wobbly. I might have cut this one off too much, but I'm going to still try it. Maybe it'll flatten down that bubble. still there. He's a cutie. I'm glad you got to see him tonight. Okay, so there's three balloons on this one dice, and I'm gonna trim this part off so it'll sit flat. But that nipple part, it's the top of the balloon where that dot is, but hopefully I'll be able to cover it up. I'm just gonna trim this down so it'll sit flat. It's still not sitting flat. Okay, so it's as good as it's gonna get. I just had to trim it down to get it to be as flat as I could. I might try to get a little bit more off, but now you cannot see anything through the balloon. You just see the green. So I'm gonna do that with these other three. Wasn't too bad getting it on. I'm trying to hurry, so I know that other one took longer than I expected it to. My hair is falling out and it's sticking to these balloons. I don't like that. That's good. Oh my goodness. I think I cut this one off too short, maybe. Maybe not. There we go. And then the third one. Did you get to see the first craft I did, Margaret? I don't know if you were on when I did it or showed it. You can always go back and watch the replay if you want to see it, but I can show it to you. I can show you what it looks like. Okay, so I got three on this one. So now I have two. There's one. Okay. I was gonna do a wreath tonight, but the twine I needed, I couldn't find it. But while I was looking for some supplies I needed for the first project, I found it. So I'll do that wreath on Friday. And then I had another wreath I was gonna do on Friday, so I might end up like starting the first, like doing both, but starting it early or than the live. That way I can do both of them and have time. I'm putting 3 balloons on these dice so you don't see the color or the dots or whatever through the balloons. And with 2, you still can see it, so the third one is just enough to where you don't see it anymore. Goodness. All right. Ah! Okay. Okay. So I have 3 of them done now. I burnt myself really good earlier, and I can't tell if it's skin or glue that's hanging off of my fingers. Come on. Stretch them up on over. Up and over. Okay. This is number 2 for this one, but this is the last dice. I'm just doing a set of 4. You can use them as shelf sitters or in a tiered tray or wherever you would like. that number 2 on. Maybe both. Both what? Okay. All right. Just trim this one off. Just trying to get the bottom trimmed down so it'll sit flat, or as flat as possible, I guess. Okay, so I have all 4 of my dice that we're gonna make into St. Patty's Day dice. I don't have any Shamrock stickers. I was just trying to think of what I could use, but I do have some of these guys that we could use on some sides. And then I have some letters that we're just going to stick on. Hopefully I have enough. What I'll probably do is just do what I can tonight, and then I'll have to buy some more stickers. Oh yeah, probably both. Yeah, you're right. Because my hand hurts right here. I think I have a blister under the glue that's on it. I used some of these stickers the other day, so I'm not sure what I have left. Okay. This K is crooked. I'm gonna try to fix it. So I think what I'll do is I think what I'm gonna do is I'll put letters on all the sides, and then I'll put the shamrocks on the top. But I will have to go get some more of these letters because I don't have enough to do all 4 sides. This is going on. I just have enough to do 2 sides with the letters that I have, and then the other 2 sides I'm going to have to, like I said, get some more letters. And for whatever reason, I cannot get the K to go on straight. Okay, so I'll show you the letters. So here's the L on 2 sides, the U on 2 sides, and then the C and the K. Oh, okay. Yeah, ouch. And then I'm gonna hot glue these shamrocks on the top here. There's the shamrock on the top. Alright, so I have all the shamrocks on the tops, and then I will have to get some more of the white letters to go on the other 2 sides. And obviously the bottoms won't have anything because it's got that hole from the balloons. So here we are with, I know it's going to be backwards for you guys, I'm sorry. L, U, C, and K. Look! These are so cute. I want to make them for every holiday. Like I said, I wanted to make them for Valentine's Day, but I didn't get to. But I appreciate you guys joining me today. If you did not see the first craft, go back and watch the replay and just let me know if you were here live or here during the replay. Hashtag replay. And I appreciate your guys' time. I will be back on Saturday, probably at, I know I said Friday earlier, but I'll be watching the kids. If I can get home by 9, then it'll be later, 9:30, 10 o'clock again. So share, I'm sorry, not share, we can't say share on Facebook, but drizzle my video for me. It helps me out. You never know who might like crafting. Friends, family, they might get inspired to do something that I make, so that is really appreciated if you could do that. I hope you liked spending the time with me today, and I appreciate you joining me at Beck's Craft and Spot. You have a great evening, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.